Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss various forms of business organization. And in that, the most important question is, what is business? So the important question, what is business? Why do we do business? What is organization? What is business organization? And objective of business organization. So for the answer for the question, what is business is, literally speaking, business means state of being busy. But in economic sense, business means work, efforts, and act of the people with production of goods to earn profit. For example, let us take an example, which means what is business? Human activities which are involved in production of goods or purchase of goods with the objective of selling them to earn profit. It is called business. So we have understood what is business. It is a human activity which is involved production or purchase of the goods with the object of selling them to earn profit is called business. Second important question was, why do we do business? We do business mainly to earn profit. Human is a person who want to do business only to earn profit, and there are various objectives of business organization, but we do business only to earn profit. Our primary objective is to earn profit and nothing else. We have secondary objective also, but the most important question is, what is organization? Organization means finding out the objective, grouping the activity aimed at the achievement, assigning the performance, and coordinating them. The study of organization is important for the following reason. What are the reasons why organization is important? Organization pervades all important phases of human life. For example, man is born in organization. Hospitals, he is educated in organizations, schools, colleges, universities. He works in an organization. And further, knowledge of organization helps the manager to work efficiently. Organization satisfied sometimes and frustrate if not well organized. These are the important phases of the organization. Why organization is important, what is organization, and all. The important question, what is business? Why do we do business? What is organization? What is business organization? Now let us discuss what is business organization. Business organization is an enterprise which distributes, or provides an article or service to the other members of the community and need and are able and willing to pay for it. That refers to, it is providing the services to the member who is willing to pay for the services, and in that way they are earning profit as well as providing services to the customer. The objective of business organization is, the first objective is profit motive, the secondary objective is service motive, to provide services to various customers who is in need of that service, and the third objective is economies of large scale production. And the fourth and the last objective is to maintain a harmonious relation with the employees as well as the consumers. Now, various form of organization. Various form of business organization is divided into two categories: individualistic institution, that is also referred as private institution, and the other is government institution. In individualistic institution, it is sole trader, joint Hindu family. In individualistic institution, it is sole trader, joint Hindu family, partnership, joint stock company, multinational companies. But in government institution, it is subdivided into departmental undertaking, public corporation, government company, and board organization. So today we are going to discuss sole trading concern. What is sole trader? Who is sole trader? Why sole trader plays an important role in an economy? So today we are going to briefly discuss about sole trader. So today we'll discuss what is sole trader. So today we are going to discuss what is sole trading concern, or we can say sole trading institution is one and the same. The term sole itself indicates a single person, and the term trading indicates to do business, that refers to do business, to do trade, and concern indicate an institution. So any business which is owned and controlled by a single individual is referred as sole trading concern. The person who manages this is called sole trader. It has various names like sole proprietorship business, single entrepreneurship, individual proprietorship, and it is also considered to be the oldest form of business organization. In this, the sole proprietor only uses his own saving for carrying on the business. He may borrow from his friend, relative, or other. He himself manages the business with the assistance from friend or relative. Sole trader make all purchases and sell on his own and maintain all the account. He is a lone person who enjoys the profit and losses in the business. He is the founder as well as the controller of the business. Sole trading concern run on the principle all he is and he is all in all. It is an easy to set up it is easy to set up and manage the sole trading concern. No legal formalities is required in sole trading concern. So this is sole trading institution, or we can refer as sole trading concern. Now, what are the feature of sole trading concern? Advantage of sole trader and disadvantage of sole trader. We'll discuss this. Features of sole trading concern. The first feature is one-man ownership. Let's have a look over features of sole trading concern. Features of sole trading concern. The first feature is one-man ownership. A sole trading concern is owned by an individual. The proprietor is the sole owner and master of the business. He independently manages and controls the business without the interference of any other person. The second feature is unlimited liability. The liability of the proprietor for the debts of the business is unlimited. The creditor have the right to recover their dues from the personal property of the proprietor in the case of business are not sufficient to pay their debt. For example, if if the sole proprietor has borrowed the money from the creditor, but he is unable to pay the debts of the creditor, what the creditor will do? Creditor have the right to recover his debts or dues, you can say, from the personal property of the sole trader. That is unlimited liability. The liability of sole proprietor is unlimited. Unlimited, why? Because the creditor will be able to recover the due from the personal property of the sole trader. Third one is no separate legal entity. What does separate legal entity refers? Separate legal entity refers when sole, for example, when the company and its name is separate, the company is different entity and the name of the company is different. But in sole trading concern, Sole proprietor and the owner are one and the same. They does not have the owner and the sole proprietor are one and the same, and their identity is also one and the same. So they does not have a separate legal entity. So the third point is no separate legal entity. The sole trader and the business are one and the same. Sole trading concern has no separate legal entity from its owner. The sole trader owns the assets and owes the liability of the sole trading concern. Fourth point is no separate legislation. For example, Companies Act, we are having Companies Act 2013. And for Partnership Act, we have Partnership Act 1932. But we don't have any act for sole trading concern. We does not have separate legislation for sole trading concern. There is no separate legislation governed by government for sole trading concern. Registration. A sole trading concern need not be registered with any authority, as the partnership and the company need to be registered. A person who is willing to start the business can start sole trading business. The only thing is that he should obtain license from the local authority like panchayat or municipality. Duration. The life of the sole trading business depends upon the life of the sole trader. If the sole trader dies, even the business comes to an end. But in case of partnership or company, it's not the same. The duration of partnership and the company is long, while the duration of sole trading concern is small. If the person dies or incapable of doing the business comes to an end. And the seventh point is local business. Most of sole trading concern confined only to particular locality, street, or village. A few sole trading business may cover a large area through network of branches. And the last and important point is enjoyment of profit. Sole trader is entitled to enjoy all the profit of the business since he is only the person who is investing the capital, so he is only the person who is owner, so he is only responsible to enjoy all the profit. At the same time, he is only the person to bear all the loss of the business. So he is said to be owns all and risks all. Advantages of sole trading concern. Let's have a look over it. The first advantage of sole trading concern is easy formation. Sole proprietorship is only the form of organization where there is no legal formalities is required. No agreement is required. For registration of the firm is not essential. Anybody willing to start sole trading concern can start immediately without much formalities. The second part is direct motivation. Yeah, direct motivation. Why direct motivation? Because sole trader is only the person to enjoy all the profit. No other person will interfere in his profit. Nobody can claim a share in profit. It motivates him to do his business. It motivates him to expand his business activities. The third point is flexibility. It is highly flexible type of business organization. A sole proprietorship concern generally run on small scale business. A change in operation is required. It is possible without much expenditure. The proprietor can adapt changing trends and changing condition because he is only the sole owner and he can adopt the changes very quickly without interference of any other person. Fourth point is retention of business secret. The maintenance of utmost secrecy is a vital important for success of the business. Sole trader can maintain the business secrets. Being a sole proprietor, he is not expected to share the business secret with anybody else. In this form of organization, there is no need to disclose accounts or other material facts to the public. Fifth point is quick decision. Sole proprietor in his own boss and need not consult anybody while taking any decision. He has a control over the affair of his business, so he can take quick decision and implement without any delay. So there will be no delay in decision making while in partnership. The partner need to consult the other partner, but in sole proprietor, he is alone his boss, so he need not consult anyone while taking a decision. Sixth important point is effective control. In this form of organization, business is controlled and effectively managed only by a single man. All decisions relating to purchase, sale of the goods are taken only by the sole trader. So it can be effectively managed without any deviation, and the original plan can be implemented because the control is done by only one person. Seventh point is smooth running of business. Since sole trading concern is a small business, the sole trader appoints only few employees who he knows personally, so he can understand their problem and easily able to solve their problem and provide them a satisfaction. In the absence of friction with the employees, paves the way for the smooth running of business. And the eighth and the last point is inexpensive management. The sole trader is the owner, manager, controller of the business. He does not need to appoint a specialist for various functions. He will personally supervise various activities and avoids wastage of costs in the business, and the managerial expenses are reduced from his business. Now let's discuss the disadvantage of sole trading concern. In sole trading concern, there is limited capital. The resources of sole proprietor are limited. Mainly, he depends on his personal resources and the borrowings. The borrowing capacity only depends on the assets and the credit worthiness. It is obvious that the financial resource of a single person will be insufficient for business expansion. Limitation of finance is a major handicap for sole trader business. Therefore, the size of the firm remains always small. Second point is limited managerial ability. The managerial ability of the sole trader is limited because a person may not be expert in each and every field of business, such as purchasing. If he is doing purchasing, he may not be good at sale. If he is good at sale and purchasing, he may not be good at marketing. If he is good at marketing, he may not be good at accounting. So there will be lack of managerial ability because he is not having expert to do the business, and this hindrance will limited managerial ability is a great hindrance to expand his business. Third disadvantage of sole trading concern is short life. Anything that affects the personal life of sole trader affects his business also. For example, the prolonged illness of sole trader or death of the sole trader brings the affairs of the business to the end. If his children are interested, they can take the business or the business comes to an end. So, sole trading concern have short life. The fourth disadvantage is hasty decision. The fourth disadvantage of sole trading concern is hasty decision. Decision arrived after a deep deliberation and discussions are to be better than a decision taken by one man. Rightly said, two men are always better than one. If two men have discussed anything and they are taking decision, that will be a better decision than a decision taken by a one man. So this is the fact that sole trader takes all the decision of the business, and the hasty decision may result in loss and affect the sole trader. Fifth disadvantage of sole trading concern is lack of specialization. The sole trader has to undertake all the work relating to business himself, such as buying, selling, finance, advertising. He is jack of all trader, but lack of Fifth important point is lack of specialization. Sole trader has to undertake all the work relating to business such as buying, selling, purchasing, advertising. He is jack of all trader but master of none. That means he is able to do all things, but he is not expertise in each and every field. So if he has the expertise, it will be easy to do the business, but if he do not have expertise, it is difficult to do business, and specialization cannot be achieved in this type of business. Sixth disadvantage is lack of consultation. He has no one else to consult before taking an important decision except his own family member. This may result to heavy loss when his decisions go wrong. Seventh disadvantage of sole trading concern is uncertainty. The life of the sole trader business is uncertain and unstable. The life of the business depends upon changing tastes, reference of customer, and change in fashion and technology. If sole trader fails to cope up with the latest development, he will fall in trouble. For example, sole trader does not meet the changing preference of the customer, his business cannot be continued and the business will come to an end. Eighth disadvantage of sole trading concern is risk of entire loss. As sole trader is only the owner of the business, he himself should bear the loss and nobody else could bear it. Since he is only bearing the entire profit, he will only bear the entire loss. So we will say owns all and risk all. Thank you. Have a nice day.